I first read the script. Drew Goddard, who wrote the script, was going to direct the movie, and I read it, and I just I just really loved it. I hadn't read the book. I'd missed it when it kind of came out and caused this little sensation. But I just thought the script was such a great kind of original story, and there aren't a lot of original stories getting made nowadays into film. So I really I wanted to do it, and then Drew found himself on another project, and so it kind of floundered a little bit, and then I got a call that Ridley Scott wanted to direct it. So obviously that was the end of my deliberations. I just said yes. Well, I play a guy named Mark Watney. He's an astronaut. He's a botanist, actually. That's his specialty, and he's one of 5 people on this Ares mission to Mars who are conducting research and experiments. This takes place in the very near future. They're going to go. They're going to spend about a little over a month there, and try to learn more about Mars as a potential, a colony someday. So he's there with his team, and this kind of freak weather event occurs, and they all get separated. He gets impaled by the antenna, the communications antenna, rips off and sticks into him, but it tears through his biomonitor. So all of his teammates are seeing that he's got no signs of life. They have reason to believe that he's dead. They have to get out right away, or else the MAV that they're going to take off and is going to tip, and so they basically call the mission. They scrub the mission and leave. They think their dead comrade on Mars, only to find out later that he actually survived. So now Mark Watney is alone on Mars, and the story really follows this guy's kind of quest to survive through all this kind of ingenuity and science. And when I talked to Drew, who wrote the script, he called it a love letter to science. That's how he felt about it. It's Andy Weir, who wrote the book, really did a lot of research on would it actually be possible for a human being to survive on Mars, and he claims that every single thing is completely scientifically backed up. So that's what we're going with. As he takes inventory and takes stock of his situation, he realizes a few things. One, this habitat he's living in is designed to last for 31 days, basically, and he's going to have to live in there for at least over a year, because just the trajectory to get a rescue mission to him, that's just how long it would take. That's if he can even communicate with people back on Earth to let them know that he's alive. Obviously, the other things, the pressing issues for him, are water and food. So he's got to have an atmosphere he can live in, and he's got to have enough food to survive, and he's got to have enough water so he doesn't die of thirst. So those are the problems that he starts working on right away. Back on Earth, they realize after a while, oh my goodness, he's alive. We've got a guy stranded on Mars, and so it's this Herculean effort mounted by basically everybody on Earth, led by NASA and the Jet Propulsion Lab, to figure out a way to save this guy. And so all of this drama, it's intercut between Mark's experience on Mars by himself and everybody kind of coming together on Earth to try to figure out a way to save him.